Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. You're back with another reaction. We're checking out Paul Simon, Obvious Child. I believe this was the lead single of his eighth studio album, The Rhythm of the Saints. Cool name for an album. And this was recommended by one of my patrons. Thank you so much for suggesting this. All right, let's have a listen. Oh, Capoeira?
Well, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride. Or maybe I'm a dog who's lost his pride. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep through the night. So people say lies, a lies, a lie. But I say why? Why deny the obvious child? Why deny the obvious child? And in remembering a roadside, I'm remembering a girl when I was young. And we said these songs are true, these days are ours, these tears are fleeting. The cross is in the ballpark, and the cross is in the ballpark. We had a lot of fun, had a lot of money. We had a little son, we thought we called him Sonny. Sonny gets married and moves away. Sonny has a baby and moves away. Sonny gets sunnier day by day by day by day. Well, I've been waking up at sunrise. I've been following the light across my room. I watch the night recede in my day. Some people say the sky is just the sky, but I say, why deny the obvious child? Why deny the obvious child? Sonny sits by his window and thinks to himself, how it's strange that songs are like cages. Sonny's yearbook from high school is down from the shelf, and he idly thumbs through the pages. Some have died, some have fled from themselves, or struggled from here to get there. Sonny wanders beyond his interior walls, runs his hands through his thinning brown hair. Well, I'm accustomed to a smoother ride. Or maybe I'm a dog who's lost its pride. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep the night. Some people say a lie is just a lie, but I say the cross is in the ballpark. Why did I be obvious, child?
Hmm. Nice. Those drums, huh? So the capoeira. So we are in Brazil then, and this Brazilian rhythm. These drums. Very cool. I think I've seen a clip once. Perhaps somebody that watched the video shared it with me. I can't remember. It was like a big parade, in the streets. I think it was in Brazil. Drums everywhere. That was cool. So I guess it's a big part of the culture, and it's really cool that Paul Simon does that. With Graceland, I have to check out the full album. I only reacted to the title track. I know he recorded it in Africa, that album, I think, and then has all these influences on here. So is this album uh, a lot with Brazilian influences and rhythms and music, or is it just this track? Yeah, that's cool. Uh, Getting to hear that and kind of the fusion of different sounds is really nice with his acoustic guitar. His soft vocals are so soothing and serene. It's so nice to listen to. It's yeah, and some of the writing was cryptic. The crosses in the ballpark. What does that mean? Crosses in the ballpark. Cross, the cross we bear, the burden, the ballpark. I know that's an approximation of something. I don't know what that, to put it together. I would have to think about that. If you have any thoughts, let me know. I love it. I love it's almost like a song about aging, and sometimes he's talked about, "Am I a dog who lost its bite?" You take less risks, perhaps, as an artist, but just as a human being, because you know more. When you were young and reckless, you take a lot of risks. Sometimes you're lucky that they paid off. Sometimes it could turn out in another way, right? Because you just didn't know enough, and you jump from a high thing, and is with you might survive, you might not, might look cool, it might look very awful. And I guess in music and with artists is the same. Sometimes you just take a lot of risks because you're hungry for success, or just to create. And the more knowledge you accumulate over the years, you start to factor in those things, even if it's subconscious, and then it can influence your decision making, right? And it's like, oh, and you think about your younger days, like, I can't believe I did that. No way I could do this today. So it seems to be about aging, and uh, you know, don't expect it to be treated like a fool no more. You don't want that anymore when you're old. It's like, hey, I've done my dues here. Don't do this to me. And when it maybe for record companies or whatever, people in the business, but in life it works as well. It's like, I'm not tolerating this anymore. Some people say a lie is a lie, but I say, why deny the obvious child? What is the obvious child? The inner truth, perhaps? And then he even talks about children, and then later on, even the child Sonny becomes older. Uh, Talking about his life, getting married, moving away, having a baby, bills to pay. There become the obligations, the duties, the responsibilities come in. It kicks in, and less time for being free and young and reckless and taking risks. And Sonny gets sunnier. That's that's a cool play on word. But I know in the U.S., Sonny usually is also used as a nickname a lot for boys, right? Like Son, Sonny. I know that. I know somebody who named Sonny. So, but Sonny gets sunnier. I understand. That's a great play on word there. Play on words. And kind of reflecting, waking up at sunrise, following the light across the room. Great writing, beautiful description of the room. You see it, it's a visual, but time is slipping by. He's just trapped in it. And later on, Sonny sits by the window himself. So the person who's singing is even older, and reflecting on life. Even Sonny's now taking his yearbook out, so you want that nostalgia. You look back on your younger years. Some people have died, some people fled themselves, struggled to get here. Everybody has his own struggle. Maybe that's where the cross is in the ballpark. Everybody has his own cross to bear. And, there's a lot of similar struggles, even though we always think our own are the worst. So it's in the ballpark. Everybody has them. Some can handle them, some can't. It's tough. I'm accustomed to a smoother ride. Hey, it's a great rider, huh? Yo, not only the reflective thoughts and the introspection, but also the exterior that he kind of describes, and you have a visual of it and you feel something. That's nice. Really great writing. along with that rhythm. The video, you kind of see him flip by from a child to an older person, and everybody's story continues, and we're in this cycle, and life goes by pretty quick. Great, yeah, that percussion, that was amazing. Thank you for suggesting this. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Hope to see you there. Goodbye.